The Marvel Cinematic Universe is in trouble. Fans are divided, critics are lukewarm, and the multiverse, it's a mess. But this upcoming movie might just be the lifeline Marvel so desperately needs. The quick revival of the MCU. It is Here's why this film could be the saving grace for the Marvel Cinematic Universe from its slow collapse, and maybe even build it back better than before. Let's not sugarcoat it. Marvel's recent track record has been rocky. Post Endgame, the MCU lost its North Star. Phase 4 introduced a flood of new characters and storylines, but with no clear direction. From disappointing box office numbers to lukewarm fan reception, it feels like Marvel's trying to do too much, too fast, with no one at the wheel. The exceptions being shows like Loki, WandaVision, and Daredevil Born Again. Thunderbolts was a good step in the right direction, but for me, the best movie since post-Avengers was Spider-Man No Way Home. That was pure fan service galore. Even Kang the Conqueror, who was supposed to be the next main villain, had to be scrapped due to the backlash surrounding the actor Jonathan Majors. We now have two new Avengers movies, Avengers Doomsday with Avengers Secret Wars soon to follow. So why do I think the Fantastic Four will fix the MCU? Firstly, because they can do what the Avengers did in Phase 1. Unite the universe around a core team. The Fantastic Four are more than heroes. They're pioneers, explorers of time, space, and dimensions. They don't just fight bad guys, they redefine what's possible. And, unlike the Avengers, who were brought together by S.H.I.E.L.D. and Nick Fury, the Fantastic Four are a literal family. In this movie, Reed and Sue have a child, which would be interesting dynamic to see how they would cope with raising a child with a massive threat looming their way. Their chemistry, conflict, and love is baked into every story, and that gives Marvel something it's been missing: heart. The Fantastic Four opens the door to Marvel's biggest, boldest, most mind-blowing stories. Think about it, we are getting Silver Surfer with a slight twist. This time, we are getting a female surfer, which is interesting to say the least. We are finally getting a proper adaptation for Galactus. We've already seen him before in the Fantastic Four movie Rise of the Silver Surfer. The less said about that movie, the better. Hopefully, this movie will portray how powerful Galactus really is. Not to mention, we are going to be getting Doctor Doom real soon. I feel like all the adaptations we have got so far have not done the character justice. Hopefully, Avengers Doomsday gets this right. We have someone familiar and iconic playing the role, none other than Robert Downey Jr. Instead of hopping universes like it's a gimmick, Fantastic Four stories explore the what-ifs of science and morality. What does it mean to control time? What do you do when you encounter a being that eats planets? This isn't a multiverse noise. This is meaningful, imaginative storytelling that can scale up into Phase 6 and beyond. Let's talk about the cast. Marvel's not messing around here. Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, intense, intellectual, and a natural leader. Think less Tony Stark and more Oppenheimer. Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, the invisible woman with emotional range and serious screen presence. Expect her to be the anchor in this family. Ebon Moss-Bachrach as the Thing. Coming off the bear, he brings gruff warmth and tragedy. Are we gonna finally hear the Thing say the famous line?
What time is it, Ben?
No, Johnny.
Say it!
I don't wanna!
It's clobbering time!
Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, aka Eddie Munson himself, Gen Z's favorite pyro. expect him to be the funniest in this movie. And directing it all, Matt Shakman, who directed WandaVision, one of the only shows that balanced emotion, weirdness and spectacle. Shakman knows how to do character-first storytelling. That's what this movie needs to work. And guess what? The Fantastic Four are not starting in the modern day. They're from the 1960s, pulled into the modern era. A genius twist that explains why they've been missing and gives them a vintage flair Marvel hasn't tried yet. So how do they fix the MCU? Here's 4 reasons why. Core identity. The Fantastic Four give the MCU a new central theme, something we missed since OG Avengers. World building. With the Baxter Building, their tech and cosmic links, they lay the foundation for future stories without over-relying on the multiverse. Crossover potential. Reed Richards can interact with characters like Bruce Banner, Shuri, Peter Parker, and even mutants. He's Marvel's Swiss Army knife. Doom. Introducing Doctor Doom properly means Marvel finally gets a villain with presence, philosophy, and long-term potential. This would eventually lead into Avengers Secret Wars. Now yes, expectations are high, and Marvel's track record lately hasn't inspired confidence, but that might be the best thing going for Fantastic Four. We're not overhyped, we're cautiously optimistic, and that gives Marvel a real shot to win back fans with a story that's grounded in humanity, driven by curiosity, and rooted in legacy. In a sea of super-powered chaos, the Fantastic Four might just be the compass the MCU has been desperately searching for. So what do you think? Can Marvel's first family save its shared universe? Or is it too little too late? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you excited for the new Fantastic Four? Or are you burnt out? Do you think we're finally going to get a great adaptation for Galactus? And are you excited for Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more deep dives and theory breakdowns. Take care.